Worst gift I got was lingerie from my boyfriend. That one.
That's a weird one. Some girls like that. You got that one.
I didn't like it. And it was like, it was agent provocateur and it was like really expensive. Like,
yeah, but now.
And back then as well, like, I didn't have money back then, yeah. And I remember when I got it, I was like, all that money, I could have done so much with it. Like,
yeah.
And I was annoyed. And that ex-boyfriend of mine had money.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, this is the best you can do. Like, a girl, and I remember him, all his gifts were always about him. And then I even said something once. I was like, you know what? You're so, like, literally, guys, I don't think you understand. Like, he had an £8 million apartment in London and everything, yeah? And like, he'd always get gifts that had like him some kind of pleasure.
Yeah.
And then I said something.
He was a narcissist.
And I remember back then when I didn't have a lot of money.
You were working as well.
I didn't have a lot of money. Because I was
And weren't you working?
I'm working full time, 6 days a week, yeah. And then I remember I was like, sent him a link to Simi shoes, like, you know, Simi London shoes. And I was like, I really want them. And I couldn't really buy them for myself back then.
Imagine they're not even that expensive.
They're not even that expensive. I couldn't afford it, yeah. And I sent him the link. And the best thing he did for me was get me 4 or 5 Simi shoes in one go.
Which probably him would have been nothing. Pennies.
To him was nothing. Like literally the amount of money he was spent on a daily basis. And I thought to myself, like with him, anyway, he ended up breaking my heart and like
it was
really hurting me. And then within 8 months of him hurting me, I was on Love Island. And when I came out of Love Island, me and Mandy had a whole edit with Simi shoes. And what's the irony?
The irony.
Like, it's so weird. We had a whole, we got paid by Simi shoes to sell their shoes. And we had a whole edit with them. And how weird that like literally
couldn't even afford their shoes.
A year back ago, I couldn't afford their shoes. And he was like
Those were some hard ass times.
Yeah, but anyway, I just thought that was that always stays with me.
It's a very interesting story.
Yeah, it always stays with me.
That's mad.
Anyway, so do you know what, guys? With the good gifts, that's pretty much all we've got. Other than that, we've got just someone got gifted a house, Rolex, cars, Cartier rings. So many. Have you not watched Dubai Bling?
But people sending in. They got gifted a house.
Yeah, loads. Cars, Range Rovers. I didn't read them out because like they're just, you know, loads. Range Rovers, houses, Cartier rings.
These women are doing the most.
Rolexes. I mean, I got probably one of my best gifts was my Rolex that my ex-boyfriend got me.
Man, I'm so pissed off. Yeah, I lost my Rolex. On New Year's Eve 2 years ago. Countdown. I was an idiot. I was wearing a jumpsuit like this and it was over the top, yeah? And take the jumpsuit off because I had a hole with a thumb and everything. I had to take off my Rolex. Took it off, went back to the table and then next, 10, 9, 8, fuck. Ran back, Rolex robbed. And then my boyfriend at the time, Gingerbread, it was quite new in the relationship. It was 2021, going on 2022. 2021 New Year's Eve. He was like, oh, fuck that Rolex watch. I'll buy you a new one. We're in 2024 now. I still don't have a Rolex. I do not have a Rolex watch.
Yeah, I think that was one of my best gifts. I love my Rolex.
I'm angry.
Okay, so anyway, that's all for the good gifts. Like, done. We've got so many more bad gifts and some of them are so funny. Maybe I'll just quickly, because
my podcast is what I'm so big on there. I want to buy myself a Rolex.
We're getting to the end of the episode. What? And I thought, I thought we'll just go through a few of the bad ones. Because
it makes me feel better.
Yeah, it makes us feel better.
Bloody hell. All that Cartier Rolex house.
Listen, as I'm looking at the list, all I can see is like Cal's messaging me non-stop, like mad.
Why?